Polygamy Part 17. Was no longer news in Egbejo village that Junior only felt safe around Mad Felicia. Even Chief Odom would sometimes sit quietly and watch them from a distance, his heart heavy, his eyes confused. The boy leaned on Felicia like roots leaning into soil that knew them. No matter what anyone said, the bond refused to break. But something happened one night. That night, as usual, Alice sneaked out of her room, her wrapper tied tightly around her waist. Her mission was the same, to go and block Felicia's mouth so she would not sing and draw Junior out again. As she approached the back of the house, she suddenly stopped. Something was shining. At first, Alice squinted, thinking maybe someone had hung a lantern there. But the light did not flicker like fire. It hovered. Her legs weakened as she stepped closer. Behind Felicia stood the midwife, Mama Emma. Her body looked whole, but pale. Her feet did not touch the ground. Her eyes were fixed on Alice, calm, cold, accusing. Alice screamed. A scream that tore through the night. She turned and ran back to her hut, tripping over herself, her heart pounding like it wanted to burst. Inside her room, she locked the door and fell to the ground, shaking. Am I seeing things? She whispered. How can the midwife be standing there? She is dead. I killed her. I buried her myself. Sleep did not come to her that night. From that day, Alice never went near Felicia again. Fear sealed her legs. Instead, she changed her method. Every evening, once darkness began to fall, Alice would call Junior into her room and lock him inside. She would lie beside him, pretending to sleep, watching his every movement so he would not sneak out. She did this night after night. Until the night Chief Odom sent for her. He had not shared a bed with her in a while, and despite everything, she was still his wife. Alice hesitated, but she could not refuse. Before leaving, she locked Junior inside her room, turned the key, and went to sleep in her husband's hut. It was midnight when Felicia began to sing. Her voice was broken, soaked with sorrow. Zita woke up immediately. She walked outside quietly and sat beside Felicia. Mommy, I am here, she whispered. Don't cry. You are not alone. Felicia nodded and stroked Zita's hair slowly. Meanwhile, inside Alice's locked room, Junior woke up. The singing reached his ears. His chest tightened. He ran to the door and banged it. Open, he cried. Mama Felicia. No response. Panic entered him. He tried the window, too small. He screamed. He scattered things. In his struggle, he lifted the bed with all his strength and flung it aside. That was when he saw it. A calabash, wrapped tightly in red cloth, hidden under the bed. Junior froze. What is this doing here? He muttered. Mom, Alice doesn't drink palm wine. Slowly, without fear, as if something guided his hands, he picked it up. He untied the cloth. The moment the calabash opened, thick black and red smoke exploded out, rushing through the room like a living thing. It flew out through the window and door, twisting violently into the night. Junior screamed and dropped the calabash. It shattered on the floor. Outside, Felicia suddenly screamed and fainted. Zita cried for help. At the same moment, Alice jerked awake in Chief Odom's hut, clutching her chest. She began to vomit blood. Something had been released. And it was no longer hiding. To be continued.